What's happening, everyone? It is Tuesday, March 19th. How's it going? How's it going? We mooning? We mooning yet? Wake me up when HEX is $1. That Wolverine said that recently. I think I saw a post of his mention that. Anyways, what an exciting time to be alive in the world, in the modern era, also in Hexaco. I got a few things to go through. Be a pretty short stream, probably about 30 minutes or so, but get your questions in. I'll answer as many as I can. No promises, though. What's happening, Kirk Johnson? That heart on fire there. Extra T-shirts. Thumbs up to you as well. Red Squirrel's here. You're fifth, man. You're fifth. You're definitely not third. You're fifth. Okay, one or fifth. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Give me just a minute here. So I was doing a little bit of research beforehand. A couple things I wanted to talk about. Yeah, quite a few things. Another jam-packed episode. Another fantastic jam-packed episode for everyone today. What's up, Crypto Incognito? How's it going? A lot of you probably don't catch it live. If you don't have the notifications on, hit that belly button all, as somebody would say, if you want to catch it live. Although I am sort of, sometimes it's on the schedule, sometimes it's not, and sometimes it only lasts 30 minutes. Sometimes it goes an hour and a half. We'll see. But let me ease into it, and then we'll get into some of the meat too. I saw this video. If you guys haven't seen it, Katy Perry, Katy P, posted recently. I think it's really good. And I would advise everyone to watch it. And if you don't quite understand it the first time, like you can watch it a couple times. Like it may take a couple times to really sink in the analogies and stuff. But boy, again, I don't know how many different angles I can come into of why this ecosystem is just amazing and primed to pump. And we're waiting on it when ready. You know, whether it's benevolent wells, whether it's just green candles come one way or another. I mean, whether it's just the retail, the onboarding, whatever makes this thing go to the moon and sustained mooning hopefully for a while, so everyone can get the mad gains and all this stuff. And again, use the financial tools to sustain things over time, not just the prices go up to the moon and stay there forever, not that kind of thing, but hopefully people can make money. They can roll it into good products that earn them yield over time and be able to, again, retire, go do whatever you want, go do some cool, go rent some jet skis, go take care of people in need, like go, take care of yourself first, get your stuff in order, and then go be a force for good in the world. I mean, I think that's one of the brightest areas and things that, we can do, participate in this ecosystem. So no matter how it comes or when it comes or all that stuff, I think this video is pretty good, gives you pretty good understanding of how Richard thinks about weak hands and strong hands and stuff like that. He posted a lot of stuff about not trading recently. And again, I talked about that yesterday about how, is that a signal of like, guys, just stop being so mad the price is this way. Stop trying to like make these trades and stop telling me I made a bad trade. My 170K ETH is down. All that stuff too. I think that's the weirdest thing is like people I've seen posts of like, oh yeah, look, Richard's down on the trade. And it's like, guys, like what time frame are we looking at? Like anyone can like point at a trade after it's down a week and be like, oh, that's a bad trade. But that doesn't really, to me, like that doesn't really, mean anything. It's kind of like, I mean, is it a good trade if he's up like the next week, 200 million or something? Like, not really. I mean, to me, I evaluate the ROI of a trade when it's settled. There's nothing settled right now. Like, there's nothing. Anyone think anyone's settled in the ecosystem at this point? I don't think so. So, I think that's a really good video. I implore everyone to watch. Unshakable confidence in the ecosystem. Katie's had a few good tweets just about like, I'm sticking with it. I'm like, yeah, me too. I'm sticking with it as well. I'm with everyone out there who has not been fettered out of their bags. I think there's a lot of really cool, fun stuff to come. So the moon in April too. I want to talk about this. I made this post this morning. So I was looking at the active. I was like, it's been a while since I looked at active wallets and the metrics and stakers and stuff. So I look at that. So if you haven't seen it, it's really, first of all, I would say go to bento.me/pulsehexinfo. This is the aggregation of all the stats resources. I guarantee you've not seen something. There's some tool that's pretty neat that you haven't seen here. I'm pretty sure, unless if you haven't been here before, you will find something new and useful. I'm pretty sure. So bento.me, PulseXinfo. That'll give you links to all a lot of amazing stats websites and otherwise in the Hex and PulseChain ecosystem. And within that, you can find apphex.win. And if you go apphex.win, shout out to whoever made that. They're awesome. You can click on Hex charts. You can do PulseChain charts, and it'll just give you a bunch of the amazing stats and stuff that I was posting some clips of earlier. So yeah, if we go to this page, the thing that I think is interesting about April here, I was using my Sidekick AI to do some of the analysis and research. It's pretty cool. You can like feed it charts and it'll tell you like projections, and I can ask questions and kind of try to bring out some good information from that too. So it looks like if we continue at this rate, around 1 million. So we've been going up. So if you look at, so that's Hex. If you go back to PulseChain, go to PulseChain charts, you can see on active wallets, you can see, back during launch and stuff, we had these numbers, and number go up a lot, and number go up more, and every day number go up more. So we're averaging like around 2,000, somewhere around 2,000 new active wallets per day. Either, I guess, people waking up and making transactions, or figure out how they come up with this. But I think it's probably just like a transaction from a wallet that hasn't made one before. Maybe that's how it is. Something like, or new wallets. Maybe it's new wallets. I'm not sure how they come up with it. But maybe it's people checking on their airdrop, seeing that, switch the network over, checking out PulseChain. Could be new wallets being created for whatever reason. So around 2K per day. And based on this chart, it looks like we could get around 1 million pretty quick. So in April sometime, we could hit that million, nice mental number mark of wallets, to elect wallets. So that would be pretty cool. So that's in April. And then the halvening. Yeah, remember the halvening? It's happening also in April. What is it? Bitcoin halvening date. What is the date? Somebody come up with the estimated date. It's around the 20th, somewhere through there. Maybe exactly. We'll see. And then the stakers. So also was looking at projections for stakers and stuff right now. We're at, just over, we're like 128K, 129K, something like that. And we should hit 130, 131, 132K in April as well. So if anyone else knows anything cool happening in April, let me know. There was a couple, I think, interesting things happening, especially, of course, the million number for PulseChain is pretty neat. Halvening's happening. Again, we got all these rumblings from Richard. We got, this amazing course in LP. Again, why would he be saying this if he wasn't hinting about something, right? Why would he just post this masterclass, this like, you could even take this, put it in an AI bot, and like tell me, like, if you don't understand all these points, if you want it to be summarized or clarified or simplified or whatever, you can paste this in ChatGPT or Claude.ar or whatever and ask for examples. What does he mean? Like all this stuff. This is super valuable, free information. He's been doing for years. Actually inspired me too. Like I don't monetize. He doesn't monetize. Of course, he's a billionaire. He's rumored to be a billionaire, all that stuff too. But I really love the branding. Alex Hormozi, same thing. Like, yeah, of course he sells a book and stuff, but most of his content, like his whole motto is like, make something so good and give it away for free that, that's better than the paid stuff. Like, I think that's pretty cool. And again, nothing against people who want to get paid for their work and classes, the courses and groups and all that stuff. I just think it's really cool to, again, just like, I think it's really cool to not have a sacrifice phase and just like build products like the Maximus guys did, and just either do a swap or an airdrop or something like that instead of taking SAC funds. Like, SAC funds totally fine, but like if you don't do that and you're able to create a really cool product from it, like we've seen a few examples of community, Hedron, Maximus, other stuff like that, I think that's super cool and unique. And again, just like this stuff, Richard gives us all kinds of really cool information. Why, besides you learning and understanding this, why would he want you to understand this? Why would he go out of his way to talk about this? And this looks like basically what he would say on the stream. Why would he go out of his way to explain this? unless he wanted you to see something. He wanted you to understand this. There is something special here. And if nothing else, I think that's the baseline. There's something special here. So, you know, you could read more into it. What if this is, you know, telegraphing an upcoming move of like, he's literally talking about liquidity and how it can make price go up by adding it or moving it around or positioning in certain ways. Some people may get from this a telegraphing of a move that could be happening. That's going to make everyone have a smile instead of a frown, at least for a day or so, I guess. It seems to be the current thing. I don't know why, like, you have to be in a cult to be happy in this ecosystem. I don't know why you have to, like, somebody was saying, I was watching this video, he said something like, everyone outside thinks like we're autistic or, you know, like there's something wrong with us, or there's like some kind of like thing that makes people still want to be here. When again, maybe it's just a lack of information. Maybe they're just uninformed and we're just so informed. We have aligned incentives, you know, in a lot of ways. So I don't know why you need to be like a cult member in order to believe in something more than 18 months. It's kind of weird. I definitely think the RHMaxis, whatever flavor they may be, they will win. The non-maxis will win too. Yeah, I'm long RHMaxis, whether you're HEX Maxi or PulseChain or PulseX or Maxi for his ideals, which is what I talk about. But I don't know, all of us who stick through it through the FUD, I think we're going to be rewarded, and that's what I believe. Everyone can believe what they like, though. That's what I believe. But I can't help but think, man, this is an awesome post. Not only do you get to learn a lot, you can read in it that he's telegraphing something. You can read in it that there's more here than what you think. If you're, you know, sad or upset or mad or confused or otherwise about the moves that he's making or what he's voting for with his capital, you know, social capital, influence, or otherwise. I don't know. Seems bullish to me. I know you're probably tired of hearing that. Tired of hearing bullish, tired of hearing you're early. I know. I don't want to be early anymore either, but market don't care what I think. All I can do is look at what's in front of me and tell you what I think. So the market will do what the market does. I was looking at the sacrifice war chest too. I didn't have enough time to do this, to do some other analysis before the stream, but I always think it's interesting, and I'll put this in here in case anyone wants to check it out. What's up, Chad? RH always lives in breadcrumb. I think so. I agree with that statement, man. I agree. I think you hit the nail on the head there. You hit the fist on the barbell on that one, man. You did that. So this is the original, and this is what Tanto Nomini, Mr. Dipcatcher. Shout out Dipcatcher. He put together quite a while back. I've covered extensively on the show. And we know, I guess if you've been following it for a while, somebody gifted this whole cover thing. Amazing. We know that if you've been following it, that a lot of the DAIs, you know, moved around and bought ETH and all this stuff. So we can see in the wallet now that most of the value isn't HEX. So there's like, you know, I think this is EHEX too. I think, yeah. So 250 million, I guess it's got to be, but do they not track both on here? Weird. I don't know why they don't track. I only see one of them on here, but maybe it's down here somewhere else. Anyways, most of the value is in HEX, and yeah, who knows? Maybe that'll never be sold. Maybe it's locked up. Maybe it's like a cool $1 billion worth of HEX just sitting there. Pretty cool. That if this person who controls this wallet, every other wallet has a ton of ETH and a ton of other coins, like why would they ever sell those coins, right? That sort of thing that's been obvious since day one. So I like looking at nothing else to be like, wow, that's a ton of supply that is in an OA-like hands that I'm going to safely assume isn't going anywhere anytime soon, for example, my personal belief. But a lot of the ETH moved, or a lot of the DAI moved into ETH and stuff. So, and that turned into, you know, now it's 170K ETH stuff. And I think I think it's pretty cool to be able to see, if you look at transactions, there's a bunch of different tools that can help you follow this and get notifications and otherwise and stuff too. But I'm not going to go through all the transactions. There's like a ton of scams. I wish I could just like not, can I filter scam? God, that'd be helpful. I don't want to see all that. Okay, apparently it doesn't work. Apparently it doesn't work unless you log in or something. So anyways, you can see the different transactions, stuff going on and things moving around. But I think it's pretty interesting, that move. But people also talk about the point why I want to bring that up is why would the 170K ETH only be the money that could be used for this ecosystem? So like the narrative now is like, okay, well, Richard bought the top, you know, we got to wait a while for Ethereum to go up before any of the funds will get deployed, that sort of thing. Hey, totally valid. I get it. But why would that be the only wallet that could do anything? I'm pretty sure, again, don't quote me on this, but I believe I saw that when the first buys started happening, they weren't even from SAC funds. They were from the profit made during the USDC depegging that occurred briefly when it like went down to 90 cents or so. Remember that? That was weird during all the bank crisis and stuff. And I think, what was it? They traded DAI. They traded DAI for the USDC. It's probably in that transaction list somewhere. And that was like profits. That was like profits from that or something. So it wasn't even, some of the buys had already happened from what wasn't any of the, you know, the DAI specifically, I guess, from SAC funds, however you separate it or not. So, you know, why would it just come from that wallet? Why wouldn't there be why wouldn't that just be, okay, that's the ETH thing. Let's just imagine here. That's just the ETH fund. And when ETH goes up, you know, maybe that'll be deployed somewhere. And then we have all these other wallets and all this other stuff and all this other money that you know, may or may not be tracked very well right now, or otherwise, or may or may not have made very many moves and stuff. Why couldn't that be used for more, you know, buy pressure or otherwise? So smart brain, whoever these benevolent whales are, whether it's her blessed founder or not. But yeah, I just think there's more to it than that. And yeah, it's a point that kind of goes, it's very easy to be one-sided on a lot of these things. So I really want to bring out that part. All right, let me get to chat for just a minute and I will move on. Have you got an HEX t-shirt? I don't know. Do you consider all the HEX t-shirts I bought before the fork HEX? I don't know. I didn't get a t-shirt copy. I didn't open my closet and see another copy in there. So I'm going to say this is both #HEX. I don't know. I think it goes for either one. I'm not particularly promoting one or the other with the t-shirts. What's up, Blue Collar Grunt? Validated Dashboard. What's up, Validated Dashboard? Working hard. I work when I feel like working, and if that appears to be hard, then it you know, it may be interpreted that way. But it's not like every day I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel I'm working so hard. Like I feel like I need to, you know, I wish I was getting paid for this, you know, that sort of, like, doesn't feel that way. I feel compelled to talk more when, you know, things are not up and to the right constantly, just because I feel like I'm needed more. I don't know. It's just one of those things, like it's easier for me to be like, oh shoot, I got to go talk about all the cool stuff happening, when maybe I think that not a lot of people are doing that or motivated to do that when things aren't going up to the right. Maybe it's harder to do, but I feel like I have the energy to do that. So that's a niche I can fill. So that could be part of it. Anyways, if you like what you do, are you really working? You know, what's up, what's up, Hexco? Hugh, hi Hexco, hi indeed, hi indeed. When will the dump end? Well, when people stop pressing the sell button, generally speaking. However, you could also read in when people have more confidence that the price is going to go up and they're not trying to get a better price and buy it lower, aka trading. Or when Richard says, should I live stream tonight? Or how's everybody doing? Or I don't know, you could read into any of the charts he posts that have all kinds of black surface area above them. I don't know. I don't know who's getting out of this ecosystem. It's one of those bizarre things. Where's that? I gotta bring up the meme. Where's the let's see. I can do it on this Twitter. Let's see the meme of Hex Crypto. Bizarre. I love that somebody did this. Yeah, this one. You are bizarre. That's what I think when I see people like, you know, either leaving or giving up or otherwise. I'm like, no. But what I believe, we're so close. I believe that so much. I believe we're so close, but I have no idea. I just believe. I believe and I read numbers, and I've been around a while, and I don't give anyone advice, but I believe so much. Why leave? Why leave, Dev? Why leave? Always. I don't have a lot of opportunity to use this meme. I think it's pretty funny because I try not to participate in the drama and stuff on Twitter. So when I do use it, it'll be like I hope I would use it in like a funny way instead of a, taking a low blow way or otherwise. But it's a pretty funny meme, and yeah, I like it. I did have a chance to what did I tweet? It's a really funny video. Let's see. Yeah, this video. If you haven't seen it, I guess it's not safe for work or whatever if you're at the office or otherwise, but it's pretty hilarious. If you like Lonely Island, and you like Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, P Diddy, and Paul Rudd, and if you like what's her name, Robin? Yeah, Robin, Lonely Island, really funny song. They did Threw on the Ground, Mother Lover. You got I'm on a Boat with T-Pain, like all those super funny guys. And they did this song called Go Kindergarten, and I thought it was just the funniest thing. I was like, apparently nobody else got it except me and other 7 people who engaged with it, so shout out to you all. But yeah, pretty funny. I'll post it in the chat. Should we go high? Like go high, go low? What was that phrase? It's like when they go low, we go high, that sort of thing. Or should we go kindergarten? That's like a Breaking Toys thing. Anyways, I had fun with it. I thought it was funny, so I posted it. And in good humor, whimsical fun. Oh, back to the chat. Okay. Garbage prices. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. One man's trash is another man's treasure. That's what comes to mind. Not sure how you meant it though. Daniel says PulseChain will be the last blockchain to moon. Just my opinion. That ain't a bad opinion, Daniel. Because that could mean Solana moon. Well, Solana at $200 something right now. And then, something else like Ethereum goes up or whatever. And then PulseChain's next. I'll take it. If in the next 6 months, all kinds of things moon, and then PulseChain is last, that sounds like not bad. Of course, everyone's like sooner, no, now. I've been waiting 2 years. That don't sound too bad if it's the last one to moon, as long as it moons, right? That's the key point. Should reach out to get that on Bento Page? That would be me. I mean, I created the Bento one, but I'm listing. It's not really for. If I imagine you want to list validator dashboard. It's not really for like services and platforms and stuff. Like I don't list like any of the PH products. I don't list Power City. I don't list like Maximus Portal or nothing here. I just listing like resources such as like stats websites and like the war chest doc and the Hex white paper. And yeah, there is PulseTube on here, but it's kind of, I don't really treat that as I treat it as like a resource, like a educational thing. So it's more for that. So that's why I don't list a lot of platforms and stuff on there, but I list a lot of other things. So Victor, I can't help but feel like this dump is due to people chasing potential moons, shake them out and let it skyrocket back. Yeah. If you watch the video, if anyone watches the video that Katy posted, 9-minute video, well worth the time if you want to understand more about what you may be missing, for example. Neon flash drive, don't forget. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I try. Not perfect, but I try to be a force for good in the world. Why is Go Real DeFi down? I don't think it is, but we're going to try it. Hopefully not. It looks like it's up to me. It's like the second person that said that. I don't know why. I tested both times and it worked fine. So I'm not sure. It works fine. Click on bridge. It goes to bridge. If you want to check if there's any updates or just check the security of the site and all that stuff. No downloads, no crazy links. Every time Richard posts a link of PulseX and it's like that pinata link, I'm like, man, I hope one day we have better branding for links, because like even app.pulsex.com looks more legit, and they have to do that extra click when they go there. Remember that was the thing? Everyone's like, just one more click. I mean, I was always like, one click. Not one more click, one click. And that's where Go Real DeFi came. I always preferred one click instead. But yeah, isn't this much nicer if go to PulseX and it just says pulsex.pulsechainapp.com. You can verify all the hashes are there. Nothing's changed. 21 lines of code. I did a billion hours of content on this already. And you can see if there's any updates. So do you have 107? Did PulseChain get an update? PulseX get an update? 05. 107. Yeah, it's saying 107. Interesting. Let's go to bottom of the page, app.pulsex.com. It says 105 here. But if we look at the JSON version, .json, 105. Am I looking at the wrong? Oh, sorry, the bridge is 107. I think that's PulseX. Okay, PulseX is still at 105. Okay, at 106, Richard talked about it being having minor UI updates, but could be surprised something else. Okay, yeah, it took me for a second. I was like, oh, did PulseX get updated to that? That's the bridge. Yeah, bridge is 107. Anyways, you can keep up with the latest version, and everything pulls from the official. I'm not going to go through all the technical details and bore you all, but it all pulls and automatically updates all the links and stuff from the official website, the JSON, the computer codes that formats data and stuff. So anyways, it's working. They aren't the real t-shirts the market decided. Those jokes. In good faith, I like those jokes. Those jokes probably won't go away for a while. I like that. They aren't the real t-shirts. So funny. What's up, Finn Bear? Paladin, how's it going? All right. Crypto Crusade. Yeah, everything's going well, man. Appreciate that. Iron Freedom, are you worried there hasn't been much organic growth in the price? I don't know. I'm trying to answer this question in an interesting way. So, well, first, no, I don't want to just say no, I'm not worried, because I believe, adoption and green candles and wells and retail and all that stuff will come over time. I believe the benevolent wells are trying to give us a bootstrap because it's kind of a chicken and egg problem where, you need green candles to bring people in, but people don't come in. You can't get green candles unless you have benevolent wells out there willing to, help facilitate such green candles. So, yeah, I think that, I don't think so. I don't think the drama and stuff helps bring people in. I don't think it gives people a good feeling that they can, express themselves, and they don't feel good. If I don't go on Twitter and I feel good, if I have to mute and block and or just not get on Twitter or deactivate Twitter, take a break from Twitter or YouTube or whatever it is, if I have to do that, I'm just thinking as an outsider, like if I were a person coming in the community and interested in the crypto, if I have to do that, that makes me less excited about it. Uncertainty, of course, all the HEX stuff happening. What do we do? EHEX, PX, all that stuff. So yeah, I think it's a chicken and egg problem. And I think we're going to, I don't think it's an issue, but I think onboarding, again, we decentralize stuff, it becomes harder. I create Go Real DeFi. I think that's my contribution to make onboarding easier until official devs, until devs do something. They got a lot of stuff working on. I don't need them to. No pressure. They got a lot of more important stuff to worry about. Community stuff we can take care of. But I think it is hard. It's been harder to do that with the decentralization. With the again, I hope Go Real DeFi makes an impact there for people. And yeah, as far as everything else, it is nice we see some of the big influencers getting on shows, and we got people with kind of stepping into the community, and on the PulseChain tour we get to hanging out with a lot of new people too. So I don't think so. I think it's a good question to ask, but I think we have everything in place that will take care of it. So I think we could overcome whatever obstacles we have on that side. Don't think it's a problem. But I mean, if the community has to step up, we have to keep doing what we're doing that's working well, and still be excited and motivated, producing quality stuff to make it easier and continue this momentum too. So yeah, I think if that happens, we show people there's a reason to come here and stay and build or invest and all that stuff. The more we can do that, the better. But yeah, I think we're in a very good place. Very good place. It doesn't feel like that all the time, but I think we are under the surface. What's up, Hazel X? 151. Awesome job on Go Real. Awesome, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. I do too. I use it pretty much every day. It's awesome. It says site can be reached. I don't know. Archie's got a point. Sometimes it's usually antivirus. Usually antivirus is misinterpreting it. Again, feel free if there's a button that says you're wrong, incorrect, false alarm, false positive, or whatever. Feel free to click that. I've had to go through it a few times with Google, and they found like, okay, we understand. It is fine. It is safe. It is not. All this stuff. They flag a lot of stuff that's not the case. So that's probably what you're experiencing, I would say. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. Yeah, I think I covered most of what I want. I just wanted to again talk about the potential April stuff. I think that is really interesting. We could hit the 1 million wallets. I mean, it's if we keep on the pace here, it looks that way. April Bitcoin halving coming up. Stakers over 130K if everything goes well. Again, check out all the charts, all the numbers, all the stat sites. Go Real DeFi has a ton of stuff to binge content. You want to use the apps? HEX, click there. Bridge, click there. PulseX, click there. All the other stuff, click. Learn to earn. Check if you got a free airdrop there from Ethereum stuff. Check out the NFTs, the farming tutorials. I did a bunch of farming content recently. They're on here too. The last two are the most recent ones. This one just came out today, 9 hours ago. You're a no nonsense guide to the best farming in crypto. PulseX talks about ink, talks about liquidity pools and all that stuff. Making money in crypto. Onboarding guide, again, PulseChain. A lot of great content out there. Here is the 38 videos that I've produced and put together and otherwise, covering every single thing you can think of to get somebody in the ecosystem, from the very basics to trading on PulseX and farming and stuff too. So check that out. Yeah, that's all I got time to talk about today. Never know. May see me tomorrow. We'll see. Got some excellent streams lined up this week as well. So feel free to tune in. And that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much, Tal. Appreciate that. Everyone, Scivive and 5555. We are out.